some letters here, and I want to give them to y'all. Y'all can circulate them, you can do whatever you like, but I'd like them to go to the lawyer to keep. You can destroy them, you do whatever you want to, we'll not care. But I don't want the press to go over there.
Okay.
As in protecting the children in that. But that is some very, and these people here tonight, and they signed that, so I'm not bringing any hearsay to your meeting.
That wasn't really a fair to characterize what Linda brought last time as hearsay was not fair.
And I don't want an apology.
And because those were, I mean, there's truth and there's facts, and all that she brought was facts. And those that are in, okay.
I was just going to say, just to help correct some of the problems, this week and this morning, last meeting, I met with the director of Region 8, and they're wanting to work with us next school year, hand in hand, and even setting up some more extensive classes for children that's causing problems like this.
I think there's a few people in the school system who that really need to be terminated. I think they've been there long enough that they hadn't figured it out by now. That you don't do things the way that, in my letter, these families that have witnessed.
Well, there's in that letter documentation of a, yes, there's documentation in there of a child, a young girl who came to the office in middle school, said that 2 children had threatened to beat her up, and the secretary of the school told her, and she wanted to call her mother, and the secretary refused to allow her to call her mother, told her to go back to class and tell her teacher, but refused to allow her to call her mother, and that's just unacceptable.
And we are dealing with that.
I hope so.
You know, I think it's kind of a lot of people who work in hospitals, they get desensitized. I think a lot of teachers and a lot of people work, they get desensitized, and they can't step out of the situation and look at it without them being there and then realize what they've done. So.
And I don't want to, like Linda said, we've got some great teachers, and I teach, like I say, at Colin, and I'll just pick on one person. I can pick out, and I told Joe this, I can pick out my students in chemistry who've had Dick win for chemistry over at McGee. I mean, they are light years ahead of most of the rest of my kids that I have that come in there. And so I've met with Dick and told him I appreciate the job that he's doing in our high school and getting those kids ready for college. And so I'm a firm believer in merit pay or bonus pay. Give Dick a $10,000 a year bonus, maybe a one-time bonus, and maybe the other teacher to catch on, you know. Because teachers like, and I just use, there's plenty more like him in our schools, but I appreciate those teachers that are doing a good job and getting our kids ready for college.
And we realize we have some bad personnel. We have a lot of good personnel, but we have a process that we have to go through a legal process to terminate.
I understand.
We have people that we're doing that to now, but it just takes time.
And I have 5 grandchildren there, and my oldest grandchild there, that's at McGee. We have one at Simpson, but he's had surgery today on his elbow. And he is a Trojan, and he wants to stay at the school. I mean, I want my grandkids to stay there, but if it can't get better, they're going to be forced. They can't. After reading my letters, I think you'll understand some of it.
We're going to read them. We're going to take time to read them. And then you want them when they read, give them to
I want him to have them, and you can do whatever you want. You can shred them.
Now, I don't know, and I'll give this to Joe too. This is some of the board members may not have a copy of the bill that the Senate passed back in July of 2010 that y'all are now addressing and trying to get into policy.
That was made 2010.
That was in July of 2010.
We were required to adopt that policy.
Right. Right. Okay. That's all we have.
Thank you.
Thank you so much. And we are addressing this. We are.